welcome to Pásala Bien.
Pero
Donde la vamos
pásale.
a pasar. Oh my God, you guys.
I thought we were
How
doing
do we
the
mess up our own slogan?
No, it's because we're still
Pásala bien. Donde
Oh,
la vamos
mal.
a pasar bien.
Oh, mal.
Oh, mal.
Pero pásale.
Oh my God, ya la pasamos mal, no puede ser.
Es que Yoli messed it up.
So who's
Okay.
gonna say oh, mal? You?
Yo, digo, oh, mal.
Pero la vamos a pasar.
And then you
So we're gonna
clap.
start all over?
No, this is part of it. The thing is, we made it to the second episode, and we do want to make it as organic as possible. But this is the first time we ever do a podcast. Like,
Literally.
we've never done anything like this before. And I don't know about you guys, but after watching the first episode, I was like, like, I never realized it was gonna be this way. Aside from recording it, even watching it, like, what do you guys feel about the whole process?
Dude, I mean, I've never been on TV, and this time we could put
Never?
it. No, but I'm talking about like a show on TV, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this was literally being on TV.
It's a different feeling even when just watching it at home, like on your screen, on your TV. You're like, oh, okay. You know, like, than to actually shout. ¿Cómo se dice grabarlo?
Grabarlo.
Yes.
So you felt like a star.
No, I knew I was. You know? Like, I knew if I was known.
There was never a doubt
But
here,
I
thank
just didn't
you.
know the whole podcast situation, and it is a different feeling. It's
It was
It
really,
is.
really dope watching the countdown. We were live on Instagram on the Pásala Bien Show on IG.
Yeah.
It was fun looking at that countdown. I thought it was a Karol G video.
Shout out to everyone that's been so cool and sharing
Supportive,
positive vibes,
yeah.
supportive
Yeah.
on
Thank you
social
for the
media.
support.
No.
Yeah, the tags, the shares, the comments, and everything.
Guys,
the
we have
likes.
to show the cups. We
So,
got merch.
Yeah.
Shout out to MBL Creations on
Shout
Instagram.
out.
Guys, cheers.
And this is champagne.
Mine's
Hey,
a
you're not
coffee,
supposed to say
friends.
that.
Mine's a coffee.
Mine's water.
Mine's water. What are you talking about? Ay.
Kalua.
But did you have any alcohol this weekend? Because you had a great week. It was your birthday week. Let's give it
You
up
know
for
what?
Gilbert.
Happy birthday, Gil.
You know what? I did have one drink, dinner drink. Pero la peda buena va a ser coming up. Yeah.
La peda buena va a ser
La peda
ahorita
buena.
porque ese champagne is kicking in right
I was like, Yoli, I'm feeling it. I was like, I don't know.
Wait,
She's like, should we do coffee on the mugs or more champagne?
Wait,
I was
friend,
like, more
I have
champagne.
to interrupt you guys. We already have a special guest in the podcast.
Wait, who is it?
Move, Gil.
Oh my God. Mátala. Oh, no,
Oh my God, it's a spider.
It's
It's a spider.
Spiders are good luck.
No, déjala,
Spiders
déjala.
are good luck.
Yeah, déjala.
Okay, so welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, una araña para otra araña que me pique, que me pique.
Hey, it jumps on.
Welcome
I
to
jumped
the
on
club,
Gil's
girl.
back.
Welcome to the club.
Ya la
Hey,
asustamos.
but like we said, it's gonna be raw and organic. So
Yeah.
there you go. We're not gonna cut that out. At the end of the day, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna converse.
The thing is that you go into something thinking it's one thing, but then when you're actually doing it, it's 10, 100 other things, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, okay, this, and that. So,
Yeah, no, and we're four different people. Like,
Yeah.
we don't.
Yeah.
agree.
very different.
Thank
Very,
God.
very
Thank God.
different.
Hey,
Thank
some of
God.
us have more
Comment down
talent than
below. Hey,
others.
comment down
Some
below
of us
your
have common
favorite.
sense.
Hey, some of us have more talent.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
But no, it's honestly.
And
we
it's
made
this
it to-
angle. It's this angle.
It's different. And honestly, like, I'm happy to be here because I almost thought we didn't make it, but we're here and we're working.
Well, you almost didn't.
Because my mic wasn't
Hey,
working.
he was
Alright.
knocking. Are we going to start recording?
Because I feel like everybody's probably wondering, like, so what's going on? Are you guys okay? We're not.
Bottom line.
Bottom line. But it was a very exciting week. And I want to also talk about how you guys felt when we released the actual promo. Like, after it was already out there, like, I know everybody was feeling something.
Yeah, I
Dude,
was
the
nervous.
The promo.
To
yeah.
be honest, TMI, like minutes before we released it, I had to
Oh
go to the
my God,
restroom.
yeah.
I had to go to the restroom. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm just gonna be real honest.
Como siempre.
No. It was something in my stomach that was just like, I was nervous.
Ahí las
dude.
mariposas.
Like,
El
hey,
café que se
hey.
tomó.
no, but I'm serious. How did you guys feel?
Okay, I was nervous
Uh-huh.
because I feel like once you put it out there, like, that's it.
God.
But I also wanted to talk about Gilbert because he called me after we had posted the video, like, kind of sharing
Yeah.
to everybody, like, oh, we're
promo.
doing something, you know, and it was out there already. He called me and he was like, dude, like, I felt so good. And you told me that you took a break. Oh, now I'm gonna cry. So he told me that he took a break and he went outside. Like, he was at work and he went outside and he was like looking at the sky and he was like literally taking every moment in. And
Calling
I was
Walter
like,
Mercado.
dude, no lie. But it sounds funny, right? Like, oh my God, you're so dramatic. But it's because sometimes, dude, like, there's so many things going on that you forget to literally stop and enjoy, like,
The
every
moment,
and I
yeah.
think you reminded me. I was like, oh my God, friend, like,
This
that's
is the
so-
what's the
that's
point?
so
What's,
Right,
cra- what's crazy is
yeah.
that you're speaking about that, but we talked about this moment for a long time.
We did.
For I want to say like years. We talk about
Years.
things like this, and now living in the moment, I think that's why it becomes very like personal, emotional, and some of us have tears in our eyes already.
Look at her eyes
It's
already.
starting.
Cheers to that. Hey, cheers to
It
that.
must be the coffee.
Cheers to you. And Yoli's lit already with the champagne.
Hell yeah.
Open tap.
We also have to shout out everybody listening on Spotify. At the moment, we're on Spotify, so they're probably
Yeah.
saying like, "What's going on? Who's crying?" That's Yoli. Hey, that's Yoli crying. You could also find us on YouTube if you guys are not watching us on YouTube. Just go on YouTube, look for Pásala Bien Show, and you'll find the episodes right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to Yoli, yeah, I feel like that was the importance of it because when you work on something, you always want to look back and remember a particular scenario or moment or memory, right? Because we just go through life doing things and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. But then what makes you for sure that you're going to go back to stuff like that? You know, like what if this is the only project we get to work on? You know, like personally, I thought of that. Like what if this is the only shot I have of working on a project? You know, because life is not together or by myself. Like life is not 100% garantizada. You know,
Yeah.
like tomorrow can be
Un día estás aquí, el otro no.
exactly. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
literally.
let me take this moment.
Amen to
Yo
that.
no estoy listo, estamos jóvenes.
No, and then
jóvenes
the
y
thing
bellos.
is that you gotta. I mean, I personally think about that because of just in general, like life. I'm like, cool. Like I had the opportunity. A lot of people at home want to have an opportunity like this, pero no se les da for whatever reason,
Yeah.
you know. But we got to do it. Let's make the best out of it.
Yeah, and it's crazy
take
too.
every moment.
And it's crazy too because you see like a lot of people doing podcasts and they do them, they do them alone. So we actually have like a group that
Exactly.
friends that you could do this project with.
And honestly, like it's hard. It's hard because I know like in charge of editing, in charge of like lighting and setting up the cameras and stuff. I personally, now that I see this, I'm
No
like,
hizo nada él.
no, I would have
Oh,
been
you guys know damn well what he does. He's the star of the show, and
and
they're
I was-
just haters.
I'm like, my lighting is not good. What are you doing? You know, I can only imagine like if for me myself, if I would have been doing this by myself, like it's too much.
Yeah,
you know. So
giving up.
working in a group is like, oh, that's dope.
Team-
But I mean, shout out to everybody thinking about doing a podcast or YouTube, anything.
Or anyone doing it.
Yeah,
by
or anyone
themselves,
doing
yeah.
it. Like if you haven't started, you just been thinking about it, go for it.
But honestly, when I posted that promo video, am I the only one that got like a little panic attack? I posted it late. I posted it at 6:19 because when I was like trying to fix it.
5:19 or 6:19?
No, 6:19. We're supposed to post it at 6.
Was it at
But-
6?
No,
it was at 5.
No, it was at 5.
It was at 5.
It was
You
at
were an
5,
hour
yeah.
late.
Five, no,
I was like, an hour and 20.
You're back here.
It was 5. It was 5:19.
5:19.
But because when I was like trying to post it, like my video, I was trying to like find the thing, and then my mom calls me,
Yeah.
and then she's all like, she's
that,
she's
mijo?
talking about Mexico, she's talking about this, and I'm like,
Que
I
la
was like,
maleta, que cuál me voy a llevar.
que esta se lleva la maleta de tu tía, que no sé qué, and I'm like, I was like this on the phone.
Yeah.
I was like
yeah.
trying to listen to her because I was already like, I need to post this video. I'm already late. And then I was already thinking, I was like, what are people going to say? What if people don't like it? What if people don't view it? What if you're like, and then like, when I got off the phone with my mom, I called Alex and I was like, Alex, what caption did I put? I couldn't think about a caption. My mom wasn't letting me think about a caption. I was like literally nervous.
You were just like stalled.
Yeah, and I was like, I was thinking, and I was like, should I just do a shady caption, for all the, people that didn't believe in us? But and then, I said a shady caption, and Alex hyped me up to like put the caption.
Just do what you feel.
And then I was like,
What
no,
you were feeling
you
in
know
the
what?
moment.
We're not gonna be negative in this project.
no,
We're gonna
but
be
sometimes
positive.
letting it out if you want.
Wait, so the caption you posted was not the original caption?
No.
Okay, wait.
It was
So what was the original
What was the
caption?
original
No,
caption?
the original
Yeah.
caption was they
Say
can't
it.
stop us now.
Oh, that's not even.
No,
No,
but
but
I mean, hey,
that's edited
I
number
feel like you're
3.
missing something.
there's probably more shadiness to that. But then I was like, you know what? We're not gonna put the energy into that. And then I just posted it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go on Instagram right now because I don't want to.
gonna give it an hour.
I don't want to read or see what people are saying because I was really nervous. Like, damn, should I delete it?
Yeah,
What's
I
going
was
on?
panicking. But I feel like that's why Gilbert, like you literally helped me because I was like, girl, calm down. Like
Yes.
it's true because like it's because I feel like what you're saying is like when people say things like do things like it's the last time you're ever gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like that's literally like that was the definition of what that means because I was like, ooh. You're right. Like, let me soak it in. Let me realize, like, we're really getting this started. We're really about to do this. But did anybody ask you guys, like, what's going on? What is
Yeah.
They
that?
were like, is it a show or is it a show? And I'm like,
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I didn't honestly, I didn't reply. But
I said details on Sunday.
Yeah, I know me too. Bien dramática. You guys
Make
know
sure
damn
you
well
got
it's a
Netflix.
podcast.
But hablando de Netflix, shout outs to the family. I have a group chat with my family. It's titled the bipolar chat because some people be getting mad and exiting the chat. So shout outs to the bipolar chat.
Alex, at this point, we're gonna charge you for the shout outs because you're giving a lot of shout outs.
I mean, we have to shout out.
Started the chat.
Yeah. No, because this is so dope what they did. No, but it's so dope what they said on the group chat. One of my cousins is like, hey, Alex, is this going to be on YouTube or like a streaming service so we can all pitch in and pay for it? So we can like all watch it or like, I'm like...
They don't got money to...
Support.
That's
Damn,
what I mean,
chill
man.
out.
No,
If we share Netflix account, why can't we share subscription to our show?
No, and I said, I mean, not at the moment, but you can sell us and we'll just give you the direct link. No, but it's just a support like that. Like you guys say, I think we should celebrate. It doesn't matter if a project is small, big, you know, we should celebrate every little small thing, big thing we do because like you guys said, we don't know if that's going to be the only thing we're going to do. Or from there, we're going to learn and we're going to do something bigger.
Shout out to DJ Tony AM too.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to
Because
Tony.
he helped a lot behind the scenes as well. Like with
Vin
the
and has-
sounds,
yeah.
with the sound effects, like Pásala Bien, the theme song, also DJ Tony AM. We're working
Shout
on a
out
way to put it on
Tony.
Instagram. So when you guys share our stuff, you guys
Hey,
can put the theme song.
At the moment, if you're listening or you're watching on YouTube, cue the music.
Cue the music.
Hey.
Pásala
Bien.
Bien. Bien. All right, no. But our theme song is pretty dope. I love the theme song.
Moving forward.
Yeah,
Dope, original.
Okay, but we do have that. And also, this next episode is actually going to be airing on Easter. So happy Easter.
Happy
Easter.
Happy Easter if you celebrate.
Only a couple days for my birthday.
Wait,
We're
when's your
talking about
birthday?
Easter.
Hey,
Okay, but if I'm gonna say
when I leave.
Can you let the bunny have his moment?
Yeah, let Jesus Christ have his moment. You
Yeah.
can have yours after.
yeah, I mean, now that you brought the bunny, why do we have a bunny and eggs on Easter? Like, does anybody know this?
You're going to have to Google that because I don't know.
I don't know that.
That's a good
Hey,
question.
I
leave
was
it in
thinking
the
about that
comments.
last time. Like, what was the point
Didn't
of
you
hiding
come in
eggs?
saying something about that?
No, I was just wondering, like, why? I mean, isn't it Jesus Christ? He died for our sins.
And you said that the eggs were because what?
I actually didn't say anything.
To this
I
day,
said eggs are pretty pricey. I don't know why that would be the theme.
that would be the thing, yeah.
We have bad bunnies. We have bunnies
Bad
and
bunny?
We have bunnies and eggs, and then we have Coachella, and then we have spring break. Like, can we just take life a
Like
little
it all
slower?
happens at once.
Yeah.
At the same
All right,
time.
ready?
Yeah. What does it
According
say?
to Google.
Google never
According to
lies.
some sources, the Easter Bunny first arrived in America in the 1700s with German immigrants who settled in Pennsylvania and transported, pardon, English is my second language, their tradition of an egg-laying har?
No
Oh my
sabe
God.
leer.
What's the word H-A-R-E? Har?
What? H what?
Har? Like har?
Hare, the rabbit.
Har.
Har called.
Har.
Laying har called.
My friends don't know how to read.
Hey, Bob, go to Gilbert.
I'm sorry, but this is,
It's just the name. Osterhaus, their children made nests in which the creature could lay its colored eggs.
If we lost you, I'm sorry because I don't
yeah,
know.
why-
we're lost.
Yeah, I don't think
According
it's
to
the right
the some
definition.
sources.
Yeah.
It's an Americanized, ¿cómo se llama? Holiday to monetize. I think that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Everything
I
was
feel
so
now-
much fun when you were younger.
Did your family ever put money in the eggs?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
There
golden
was like
egg?
the golden price, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 20, 50
$5.
bucks.
Oh,
yeah.
20, 50 bucks. They got
My
money.
family did $50.
The most that I got was $5 on the egg.
Not out here. Hey, not here.
Sorry, Cameron.
No, but it's because
Hey,
they. But
and you were
I
in
think like
Mexico.
20 bucks was one of them. Like
Yeah.
20 bucks, $5, $1. Yeah.
Damn,
Nothing less than $1 though.
Tú vienes de familia con dinero, ¿verdad?
I mean, you know,
Hey,
20 bucks.
we don't struggle out here.
yeah, you know, struggle. I mean, I'm
you know,
happy for
how
you.
many
But
eggs
it's-
did you have?
You're humble, that's why.
How many eggs did you have though?
It's because we're a big family, so I was lucky to get like 3 eggs.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah,
How
we're a
about
big
you?
family
No,
too.
we're
We-
struggling.
Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you something funny. When we were little, I always remember this. And I don't think it was on purpose, but I do remember us always going to El Parque de la Tercera, which do you guys know what park that is?
Is that Mark Carton Park?
It's actually Pan Pacific Park. That's one of my Easter memories, like going to El Parque de la Tercera and like hunting for other people's eggs.
Other people's eggs.
And they're like,
Siempre
you're fine,
robando.
you're
Hey,
fine.
Robándole la cosecha a otra
robando.
robándole la
Don't
cosecha a
worry.
otra gente.
It wasn't their golden eggs, so it's fine, all right?
Y no tienen dinero.
just
eso.
a little confetti that was missing. It's
Not
fine.
$20 or anything like that.
But
Yeah.
now that you guys are older, do you guys still celebrate Easter?
I think it's different now.
Yeah, for me personally, I mean, me and my cousins and my brothers and stuff, we grew up obviously around the same time. So it was so much fun. Like we would wake up at 5 in the morning or even earlier to get a spot at the park because it's so
yeah.
busy, right? Especially on Easter.
But do you do that now?
Pero para allá voy. Hey, para allá voy.
Get to your
Wait,
point.
no,
That wasn't the question.
So it was just so much fun to do all that and get to the park, eat, hide the eggs, and find our own eggs.
No shade.
I was literally just
Hey,
defending you.
friend.
Yeah.
Pero this, so then, it was so much fun. But then now, we don't have any kids.
Yeah.
Me, I don't have kids. My cousins don't have kids. We're all grown now. So what eggs are we going to find? Like, we ain't looking for plastic eggs, like,
Yeah.
we're looking, like, or candy itself. So now we don't do that anymore. We don't even gather for
So what's your
Easter
costumbre
necessarily.
now for Semana Santa?
For Semana Santa, usually my family, now it's kind of like still doing outings, but not at the park necessarily for the whole egg and stuff. It's more like camping and doing out in Sonora, we have El Golfo de Santa Clara, which is like a big weekend, and then they do like camping, families and stuff. They're not necessarily hiding eggs because you're at the beach.
Yeah.
There's a beach and stuff. So that, like, just the family moment and being together. But yeah, no, lo de
guys just don't hide
Pascua,
eggs
lo del
anymore.
bunny and none of that, the candies. Yeah, that kind of died out, unfortunately, until one of us has kids. But I guess, like,
ponte a tenerlo.
I feel like people are not having kids nowadays necessarily.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, almost 30. I don't have kids. You guys are already like, not having kids yet. So
You guys
I don't want to say the
you guys are already
age.
wet.
What do you mean? What do you mean, you
like,
guys?
you guys are already like past the deadline. Like,
What about you? You're
I'm almost 30, but
Well, not
like
the-
not yet. And my
should-
cousins and everyone playing
You
games.
should freeze your eggs already.
Yeah, you should
probably.
consider
No,
it.
that should be, yeah. Pero no, so that
He's like,
tradition.
I should consider it.
But that kind of died out. So unfortunately, but hey, las carnes asadas and stuff are still happening.
We used to go to La Mirada Park. Do you guys like lo ubican?
I know La Mirada.
Es en la ciudad de La Mirada. Es La Mirada Park. I remember we used to go early too, because people be fighting for those asadores,
Bro, for
Like,
the tables,
yeah, for
ahí
the
se van hasta
tables,
las 6 de la
dude.
mañana and they're like waiting there. Huh?
And my family is big, and when I remember when I was younger, we used to all get together. I'm talking about like 50 kids, like nephews, cousins, and all, and uncles, aunts, haciendo comida, carne asada, tomando, obviously, a typical familia Latina. But now I feel like through the years that kind of died out. It died out. Like we don't do
feel
that
like
as often.
Yeah, I think maybe because we're older.
Yeah.
And again, I think it would be easy to continue that if you
Yeah.
had kids, because it's for the kids.
Yeah, because I think if I have my own kids, I think I would want them to do that.
My
But I don't-
my family still celebrates Easter, but like since I never, I mean, no, it's not that I don't show up. Obviously I don't have kids, so I don't go over there. So it's like my nephew, nieces, and I don't know why every time that it's Easter, something comes up, like something that has to do with partying.
That's funny because you be at Coachella.
Because one
Hey, he be at
weekend-
Coachella.
Nah, one
Easter
weekend we
weekend.
were at Coachella weekend. We were out there partying, and
Yeah,
I'm
that one
like,
year, 2
I
years
honestly
ago.
never thought
Yeah.
about it. I was like,
3, no?
damn, a lot of weekends like Easter obviously is coming up, and you invited us to Sonora to go party with you, and then I was talking to one of my
Well, yeah,
friends.
because you don't have kids.
Yeah,
so what
but-
are you gonna do?
but it's like-
so what are you gonna do? I'm just
no,
kidding.
but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're gonna go party.
Plans or just opportunities.
Yeah, we're
to
gonna go
travel.
party
Se te va a
instead.
hacer con Gilbert, no las esconder los huevos allá.
No, but we're gonna go party, and that's what I'm saying. Like Jesus died for our sins, and we're gonna go make some more. Like
People go to church over there in Sonora.
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
we
have
have
church over
to.
there?
I don't know where they're at. I'm sure. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, definitely. Because
Not
I
every day, but
personally,
just
I
every
don't go to church every week or every
You don't go
weekend.
at all.
Yeah,
So you
Sundays.
should go.
Like, but people say, oh, si vas a la misa cuando es quinceañeras, bodas, a party, or or like, I feel like my mom says, like, I feel like si vas a tener a Dios presente y vas a creer, you're gonna be a believer. You're gonna be a believer regardless of having to be at church at
Or
6 in the
donde
morning
estés,
on
yeah,
Sunday.
wherever you
It's
are.
like, pórtate bien.
que no haces tú nunca.
¿Por qué te estás trasguñando?
Because it's
que
kind of hard to
no-
speak
no
about.
puede
Agüita, agüita.
Tete, no te vayas a tocar. Oh, no,
Fairness,
That
'cause
was
I feel
mine, that was
buzzed.
mine.
Oh,
I feel
shit.
buzzed.
Wait, you want water? I'll be back.
But yeah, like, I feel like we should go to church.
When we were little, we used to go to church every Sunday. We
And
were
when
at
did you
church.
stop?
When we moved from LA.
Why?
Kinda like stopped. I don't know. I feel like my parents, because they worked a lot. So I think kind of
I
like
think
my
that has
mom,
a lot to do with the things.
my mom said, you don't have to go to church to be a good person,
Yeah,
which is true
exactly.
because dicen que not to like be shady or anything, pero dicen que mucha gente que va a la iglesia, so no es la gente que son.
Pues tú no vas, aquí estamos. Así que pues that's a generalization.
No, but I think he brought up a good point about how it stopped, because a lot of the times all these traditions we stop is because work is different now. A lot of people are working Saturdays, Sundays,
Yeah.
late evenings, holidays. We work holidays sometimes, and it's like I think that's why it changed. And sometimes, let's be honest, like a veces like ya no hay ni dinero. Like everything's expensive, dude.
We don't have that problem over here.
No, I mean, I'm being real. Like
Am I in the right pocket?
no, but I'm
No, I'm just
serious.
kidding.
Even when you're gonna buy eggs, like it's expensive, dude. Like everything's expensive right now. Like even to go to a park, you have to waste money.
I used to go to church a lot, and I feel like it's these are a lot of our parents basically. Like when we used to go to church, I don't know about you guys, but I would go to church. My parents would be like, "Oh, vamos a la misa." Okay, todos íbamos a la misa. Like we would go to church every single Sunday, and I would think to myself, I'm gonna make it my goal to go to church every single Sunday. And sometimes you associate church with like being a good person, but it's true. At the end of the day, being a good person is just about being a good person. It doesn't have anything to do with being in church, going to church, or none of that. No, but that's true for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You need to go outside. Bless you. Yeah. No, but
That's our believing, you know.
Exactly.
To each his own.
Bottom line, if you're gonna be, si vas a ser like, if you're gonna be a good person, make sure you implement that outside of church too. You know, on your daily basis, not just when you're there at church. Y te dicen, vas saliendo de la iglesia y ya estás diciendo, you know, malas palabras. So what's the point?
Criticando,
hablando mal. O ahí mismo en la iglesia. And I'm not saying every church and every person that goes to church, but it happens.
but there's some.
You know, like, I did know one lady in particular.
¿cómo se llama?
Resulta de que she would not go to church, and this is a family friend. She would not go to church on Sunday if she wasn't wearing a new outfit. And it's not the point, you know. It's kind of like,
she didn't have nowhere to like rock her new outfits.
you know,
that was the
Hey,
place
true.
for
I mean,
her.
if Sundays was the day, Sunday
It was
Funday.
a red carpet.
You know, red carpet moment. But it's kind of like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yo crecí. I didn't even do catecismo. Like I was.
You're living in a sin.
Me está saliendo el humo, no? Like I was baptized, but I didn't do my catecismo. And I remember telling my mom, you know, I would tell my mom like, hey, ma, yo quiero ir. And the thing is that I don't blame my mom because she would always tell me, she's like, I don't go to church. She's like, I'm not there every Sunday. I'm not going to go tell you to do something that I don't do because I don't know about it. But I'm implementing you to be a good person and what's good and wrong. And you're going to take it from there, you know? So no he hecho la primera comunión. And
You're a
you
great
know,
person.
You know, and I'm like, I'm trying to be, you know, the thing is that you got to be.
Keep trying.
What you got to be, you know, like with.
Do you guys follow like Lent? Like during this time? No. You guys don't follow Lent?
Dude, no. I barely found out that you couldn't eat chicken on Lent Day either. My mom
So it's no
always
carne,
told,
right? No red
no
meat,
carne
no
at all,
carne.
but dijeron carne roja.
No,
And
carne
my family
means carne. Like
No,
like,
pero
chicken
my
is
mom-
poultry.
I thought it was carne roja.
See, I barely found out that you can't eat carne at all. So like Fridays, you know, sometimes my mom
So
would,
no,
like,
is pollo considered carne?
It's a poultry.
Yeah, I guess,
Poultry.
I
but-
thought it was like red meat. Like
Yeah, like
red
carne.
meat, puerco,
So I'm like
vaca.
confused
Pollo is
because
like
I was eating chicken and people were like, you can't eat chicken either. And I'm like, how? They said carne roja. And I'm like, my mom has always told me it was red meat. I'm like, so this whole time we've been doing it wrong? Literally, there was times that, you know, I was in like school. And you know, you remember the pizzas in high schools? You know how you can't see if it had a pepperoni?
The
cheese is hiding it. So,
Sorry,
you,
swimming in the
so
cheese.
you
Yeah.
would like bite the pizza and you're like, dang it has pepperonis. But Diosito, pues ya me la comí, so I'm going to have to finish it.
Oh yeah, I
Please
also
excuse
thought,
me, you're like-
back in the days I thought chicken you could eat, right? But until my grandma would say, el pollo no se come tampoco, que nomás nada que has been on land.
Just land?
Well, land is like chicken is on land.
Yeah,
like
but
cows on land.
why can't like fish and shrimp, like they're still on this earth?
I don't
Why
know,
don't you ask
Hector.
Jesus?
I don't know, Hector.
Jesus.
Why don't you just
Go to church, Hank. Go to church.
Go to church.
Hey, but that's not to say, like, it's funny that we're even talking about this because, like I said, when I was little, I used to go to church every single Sunday,
Yeah.
all this stuff. And then I stopped. But lately, I've always been thinking about, like, you know what? I kind of want to go back
Yeah,
because now you're an adult. You have your own opinions about things. You have your own ideas about things. So it's good to, like, revisit certain situations or certain experiences and just
Yeah.
kind of literally go off by, oh, how do I really feel about this? You know? How do I want to...
How do I want to be a better person?
Yeah. And then honestly, there's times for me personally at the church that I have by my house, there's a capilla right in the back of it. So it's obviously the main church and a capilla. Sometimes I stop by, you know, like to the capilla itself and just like give thanks for something, you know, in
Yeah.
particular, like, because I feel it, you know, that certain days. I'm not saying once a week, you know, but it's
Entonces,
like.
¿por qué me tratas como me tratas?
Porque
eres
caes
así.
mal.
Porque eres así. Yeah, I get it. But, you know, so that's what I'm saying, like, que te nazca, you know? Hazlo porque te nazca, not because it's a routine, a schedule. So I do go to church sometimes, you know?
Yeah,
like,
hopefully you start.
Maybe we should all go together.
we should.
A ver si los dejan entrar ustedes. Se queman en la entrada.
Te vas a quemar.
Yeah.
I haven't been to church in a while,
No,
but
porque yo
Se va a hacer la iglesia atrás.
I know because I did my confirmation.
The church
I know.
The church fell.
hey, I hope it's not in the
No, we
youth,
shouldn't be saying that. That's
No,
crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Diosito.
like, but I do pray every single day.
Oh,
I have
what do
a
you pray for?
huh? I do. I actually do. I do. I have like.
Even though when they get on your nerves.
I do.
Especially when they
but
get
the
on
thing
my
is,
nerves.
the
You're
thing
like,
is
please
that I learned
guide
from
them.
the thing that I learned is that you have to pray for even the bad people because you have to help their
Yes.
soul. Those are the people that need more like prayers. It's crazy because my grandma,
Wish them well,
my
right?
grandma, rest in peace, when she used to do her rosario every day, lo hacía su rosario como a las 6 o 7 de la noche.
Duran como horas, ¿verdad?
Yes, she'll be in her silla haciendo rosario, and this is gonna be funny, pero rezaba por la mamá del Chapo Guzmán.
¿Qué decía?
Le rezaba a la señora.
Que me regales un dinero.
No, le rezaba porque dice que la señora estaba viviendo un momento duro en su vida porque es madre y su hijo estaba donde estaba, you know, we don't know where he was at. Ella, al final de cuentas, ella está sufriendo la mamá, so le rezaba por ella también. She dice que la señora no tenía la culpa. Eso me llama, rest in peace. ¿Cómo se llama? My tía también tiene like, una rodilla que estaba mala y un ojo malo. Rezaba por la rodilla de mi tía y por el ojo. Like, it's crazy, like, when you hear him rezar.
No, it's crazy how strong people's faith is. One time, I don't even want to say it because I'm going to cry, but one
Say
time,
it.
my grandma...
Say it, we won't be...
my grandma, she has like
Okay.
really... My grandma, she has like really bad knees, so it's hard for her to walk. But like, it's to me, it blows my mind how strong her faith is because this last time that I went to Mexico, I took my grandma back to Mexico and she wanted to go see some doctors, and
For her knees.
Yeah, for her knees. So like, it's so crazy because it like her faith, like it blew my mind how strong her faith is. Like I saw her, like I was standing in the kitchen and she was in her in her room. Y como en Mexico, pues, it's like this, no tienen puertas. It's just a curtain. So I was like standing by the table and I was watching to see what she was doing, and she had like a pill, and she like, I would have cried. Se persinó, and she like took it and she was like praying because obviously she wants the pain in her legs to go away. And it's just, it blows my mind how, you know, people have so much faith even when they're going through like the worst thing. And the crazy part, Mike, you will never hear my grandma complain about her pain about nothing. Never. So it blows my mind how like people that go through like so much still have so much faith. Even when they're praying and praying and praying and praying and praying, and you know, obviously todavía sufren del dolor. Like it's so crazy that they still that they don't lose that faith. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because you can be complaining or maldiciendo, like, why me? You know, like be
Why
mad,
me,
upset.
God?
But
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
like you gotta look at it at a different
Because you know,
perspective.
yeah, it could be worse. You know.
Yeah. Well, hope everything goes well with your grandma.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Que se alivie, yeah.
But it's true. Faith is crazy.
Yeah.
Faith is crazy. I remember I remember one time too, back when I went to church. Había una vez el padre estaba hablando acerca de cómo rezan. And then he was like, si tu fe es fuerte, si tu fe es like real, tú vas a rezar por las cosas nada más una vez. Porque se supone que uno pide algo y tienes fe, pues ya no tienes que pedirlo otra vez.
Yeah.
So that always kind of stuck to me because I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so true. Like why? And that's why they tell you, like when you say I'm gonna leave something in God's hands, like you are literally supposed to, you know,
Leave it in his
the
hands.
point is for you to leave it in His hands. If you're telling yourself like posting our video, like, you know, I'm gonna post this video y lo que pase pase. You know, that's faith. Like, you know, I'm not like I'm gonna do what I have to do, and then everything is gonna work
You're
out
like,
in
we're
its
going
favor.
viral.
And I'm not supposed to sit here and I'm not supposed to pray about it every single night. Like especially when it comes to asking for things, you know. But one thing that's always been like true is being thankful. Like, and maybe that helps people's perspective too. Like, you know, sometimes we could be sitting here and thinking about all the things that we don't have, but how much are we paying attention to the things that we do have? You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like sometimes like maybe your grandma, maybe that's why she's so positive too. Like maybe she constantly thinks about all the things that she does have as opposed to like, okay, I have this, but damn, like look at everything else I have. Like I have my nephew or grandchild, sorry. What is it? Grandson. Yeah, so I mean, it's crazy. Faith is a really crazy thing, and I just feel like it's something we got to work on like every single day, like religious or not. Like,
So when you guys pray, like you guys pray about your dreams, right?
I just want to remind God sometimes. In case you
Hey,
forgot.
do you guys pray in English or Spanish?
That's a good question.
Because I sometimes speak in Spanglish and I'm like, please, hopefully you understood. Por favor, please.
Do you
Te
guys
lo voy a
ever,
traducir.
hey, do you guys ever, like, for example, if you pray like every single day and it's basically like your same prayer, like you have a routine, and if you like don't say it the same way, do you guys feel like you have to go back and do it again, or is it just my OCD?
I try to pray for like, when I pray for all my family, then it comes my friends. So I start praying for my friends, and if I forget one, I'm just like, well,
Like literally every single name.
no, I
Of
don't.
your
Like I
friends?
sometimes like whoever's name comes to my head, like I say, like I'm praying, and like Alex or your name or her name comes on. Well, whatever name comes to my head.
Yeah.
If I can't name every person I think about, I just say
Going through the
I
names.
just say and everybody around me
Hey,
and their
just-
family, and I sometimes be like, and the people that follow me on social media. No, I do.
That's
I
true.
do.
Good,
I say
good,
people
good.
follow me on social media. You
Yeah.
know, thanks for the love. Blah, blah, blah. You
Es
know.
que me han de comer.
Es que me dan de comer.
For me, usually it's just like, okay, my mom, my brothers, my household, my family, my friends, and my surroundings. You know, like boom,
Yeah, your surroundings. So everybody that's in your life.
everyone
yeah,
that's
yeah.
around me, yeah, and everyone, just period. But yeah,
It's crazy because we kind of all have like the same pattern. Like I pray first one is my mom, my dad, it's my sister, my brother, and then it's my nephews and my nieces, but in order.
Yeah.
In order.
hey,
That's how, and that's how I
This
do
is
it.
in no particular order. It's just the order
No,
you were
it's
born.
in order how they were born, literally. And I always choose the girls first, and then the boys. For some reason, I don't know why.
girls first and then the boys.
Like my three nieces, I always do them by order, and then my three nephews, and then it's my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, and then it's my.
He's sexist.
How do you guys
No.
pray back at home?
No, but it's crazy because, and then I'm the last one, and then after I finish with me, I pray for my loved ones who are no longer here, and I do grandma, grandpa, and then my uncles. And then I say for all my friends and all that. It's crazy. Like we all have like, and if I mess up, I go back.
¿Quién iba a decir que tan
You know, I
religiosos somos?
got, yeah, tan religioso. Hey, vamos
Ay,
a.
when was the last time you guys went to church? I bet you
Yesterday.
not.
Wait, I gotta confess.
Yesterday was close. You know how we're talking about Lent? You know how they said that you're not supposed to shower?
I did not know that actually.
Okay.
I did not know
You're not
that.
supposed to shower.
For how long?
Okay, so
The
you know
40 days?
No, stupid, not the 40 days. Like on the last week, I think it's the
Oye,
last.
que reza.
Hey, no. But if you guys are watching or listening, let me know if this is true. But I think it's the last week on the Semana Santa. Que you know how el miércoles no se come carne ya. Am I like not here?
We're listening. We're listening.
The showering, you're excusing yourself for not showering.
Okay,
What
no,
was
no,
it?
no.
We're
Okay,
trying
so
to save you right now. Actually.
you know how like la última semana de Semana Santa, you don't eat meat on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday until Saturday noon. So you're not supposed to shower those days tampoco.
So you can eat carne on Easter. That's why they do carne asadas and stuff?
Easter Sunday.
Puedes comer carne, pero no te puedes
Yeah, that's what I'm
bañar.
saying.
Yeah.
You can eat on
So that's
Sunday.
like, I guess, yeah, you waited
Ya
for
la
that long.
final.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but that's what I'm saying. Like people say that you're not supposed to shower those days.
Who are these people?
Pero who's saying that? Who wrote these
My
rules?
grandma.
Yo creo que no quería pagar el agua.
Que no se quería bañar.
Personalmente yo llegué aquí y dije, algo
Ya
huele
te-
raro.
Y
Algo
no
huele
soy yo.
raro aquí en este lugar y no somos yo y my friend.
So in other words,
Excusing
Alex no se
himself.
baña.
Yeah,
Y Alex,
excusing himself.
Alex es
I
bien
don't know.
dedicado que no se ha bañado desde la semana pasada.
Aquí el aroma que huele es él.
Hey, all of a sudden, el Alex bien obedecido.
porque
huh?
No,
No,
I shower every day, but I
no.
mean, is that a
Hey, he's
thing?
like, they said the last
not
week.
during Lent.
Hey, he's
Hey,
like,
drop a comment down below. Let me know if I'm
Have
right.
you showered today?
Yeah, let us know what you guys do on your guys'
that's
Easter
crazy.
Sunday.
Hey,
Well,
that is crazy.
That was wild. I feel like I wasn't really expecting to talk about religion, my religious ways, as you know. But this episode is dedicated to my family.
No, this episode is dedicated to Jesus Christ.
Vale más
Hey,
que vayan a
man.
la iglesia. Ahorita saliendo
Why'd
de
you
aquí.
roll your eyes, Yoli?
Hey,
I'm
not
gonna
the
leave
one.
it at
Hey,
that. I'm gonna
Jesus
leave it to
Christ.
Yoli,
the public's opinion. why I
Yoli, real
rolled
quick,
my eyes.
not the one that doesn't go to church talking about que vayan a la iglesia.
Okay, this is what
Yeah,
you're
and
not
she
gonna do.
rolled her
Talk
eyes
about
out.
Gilbert.
Vayan a la
Stop right
iglesia.
now.
Vayan a la
Vayan a la
iglesia, por
iglesia.
favor.
Es que
Y
yo
me dicen
quisiera-
cómo les fue.
No, pero quizás vamos.
We should go. We should go one day.
No, but honestly, thank
be
you guys so
down.
much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.
Enjoy.
We hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Keep
Please
coming
like,
back to
subscribe.
us. Make sure to follow Pásala Bien Show on Instagram if you haven't done so already. Tag us as you're watching the podcast.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
vamos a tener ganadores para que vengan y nos visiten aquí.
Hey, we're gonna-
Vamos a tener una
hey.
audiencia en vivo.
We're gonna be raffling prizes.
There's a lot of things coming up, you guys. You don't want to miss out, so follow the Instagram.
Yeah, and also let us know what are some of the things you do for Easter. What did you do today? Did you celebrate it?
¿Encontraste o no los huevos?
Did you steal anybody's eggs today?
Where do we go look for them?
O te robaste los huevos de alguien más.
Let us
Andan
know.
robando huevos.
But follow us for sure.
Yeah,
Bye,
yeah.
guys.
Thank
See
you
you
for,
next
thank
week
you
on
for watching.
Sunday.
Happy
Don't
Easter.
forget to stream us on Spotify. Pásala Bien Show
Ay,
on
ya cállate.
Spotify. Cut the camera.
Que ya.
Yeah.